What's up, guys? This is Ixen, and welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see, we did Doom 3.4 push. It was the first push we did, so we're gonna talk about that for a bit. What was my strategy to reach over 200 million points in this run? It was an amazing run for me personally. But we're gonna go through my thoughts and my theories about the nodes and so on. Not that super in depth, but some thoughts that I have that maybe can help you to achieve better score and also way more nodes to do. But before we're gonna do that, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check the link in the video description, follow me on Twitch there. I am streaming every Friday, 7 p.m. GMT +1. So catch me up there. So, what happened today? Yeah, what happened this run? We managed to get our first push in, and I'm very, very proud over my team. So big shout out to Infinity X for being awesome, as always. I mean, the team that I am in is by far the best I've played with, not only because we are doing amazing cool stuff when it comes to pushing, when we are deciding to win something, we are going like super heavy. But also how they are managed to, like, when we are up for a certain task, we are never failing. If we want to complete something, we are completing it, and it takes what it takes. And we have great players in our team. I must say that I think they are amazing, very good at cooperating together, and the leaders are also amazing. So big shout out to my team, Infinity X. It's a pleasure to play with you guys. So, as you can see, 200 plus million in score for me. I finished rank 1, of course, with that score. Close second is Artemis here. Really high scores from a lot of players. So, super shout out to all of you guys. Even Fat Panda is on this one. I like my Fat Panda. Very cute. So we are gonna dive into how I did this and what teams I used and so on, and how high is my teams. Well, we can't really start any new, but I think that we can check it out over in the Doom page here. If we go to the Doom raid, the Doom 3 and 3.4, we can preview here. So I having the right side in Strike Team 3. So I am going in first with the Mystic, and of course it's Icarus versus the Mamu, Morgan Le Fay, and Deathpool, since we are winning. Like, it is basically auto. Today, at the push, we, at least I didn't sim the nodes because I want to be in full control when I have a push day. I don't want to screw up and maybe set back players for something, you know, like they are spending an extra 10 energy or something like that. I want to be in full control. We are doing the pushes. It was no issue here. We came out really start, 3 of us here. So basically, the boss was dead even before I had to attack it. Then we also split into 3 separate lanes here in the mutants, and this is where it comes to the beauty of the beast. My team with this seed is around level 85. I think everybody is 85 beside my Archangel. He's level 90, and also Teal Gear, G16, ISO Blue 3, I think, because I can't afford to have him at 4. So I think he's only at 3. They were doing fantastic before even 85. I leveled them up a bit now before the push. I was having them on the long time, not long time, what the hell am I talking about? Like for a week or so at level 80, because I haven't tested them out that much. So I have had it at level 80, and honestly, they will carry at level 80 anyway. They are super good, and I really enjoy to play with them a lot. I think it's a fantastic designed raid team. So it will be perfectly fine when we are starting the 3.5 if we are challenging there sometimes. I think that they will carry even there, but that is for a later point. And I think I sniped down the boss here. Pretty sure I sniped down the boss here. And then I went into this skill section. And the skill section is where people are having the most difficulties. I don't have that kind of difficulties. My team is around 1 million. And 1.1 million in strength. What I think is important when you're starting the first skill node is, of course, everything is up. But sometimes you can actually try to go with the basic from Kestrel and not her special, because you want to keep the special for the second node, so you can basically do the massive damage into Silver Samurai and Nick Fury and all those idiots standing in the way of you succeeding. So I think that the biggest trap here is to do the special. I do it sometimes anyway, but then I often, if I'm not having my special on the second node, I can get punished here, which makes me want to cry a bit. The big tip also for the first node is to play it slow. You don't need to rush it. You don't need to brute force it in any way, no shape or form. Like kill Thor. He is the biggest threat for me at the start, because when he's getting charged, you are getting wrecked. And also Punisher if he gets his AoE off. Otherwise, this node is fairly easy for me. I've tried and error several times. I'm still trying to come up with a better solution for the first node. But that is what works for me. And especially then when you come down here or come to the second node, I think it's really important to have special from Kestrel ready to go at the start. Then you will ult with Chang-Chi, and then you can basically choose if you want to taunt with Falcon or if you want to go for the speed up. That's perfectly fine. And as always, like, stay safe and don't kill anybody before you have stunned Ghost Rider, if possible. I'm always saving Sharon Carter's ult to wreck him, and same on her special. I can use it on Carnage, I can use it on basically anything here, because when you're coming here to the Doom nodes, sometimes I am one-shotting the boss node here. Unfortunately, I didn't do that this time. I don't know, maybe I was too hyped to... I lost focus and I didn't play it correctly, so I killed Doom, Beast, Iceman, Madeline, I think, and I did some severe damage on the second wave also, so it was an easy cleanup for the crew. Then the bio nodes, used my web warriors, no big issues. I mean, the first node is actually the one that frustrates me most, because it's so fucking RNG heavy that you are out of your control when they start dodging and dodging and dodging and dodging. That is not much we can do about. I was a bit annoyed at this node. I one-shot it, but I was super frustrating afterwards because my character was low on health and I didn't want to waste any extra energy, not more than I needed. So I healed my team up here. Then the second node, it's doable doing a one-shot. I've done it several times. But when it's a push, I want to play it safe, so I two-shotted it, killed Phoenix, and then just make her spawn and then quit before she's doing the health steal, so you don't need to heal your characters. I went into the bio boss. Yes, I took down everything beside Cersei, and I think it was Cole that was standing on like a sliver of health. We are speaking like literally 0 hit points. I died. I just wanted to go as hard as I could for a one-shot to maybe save for another teammate, so they didn't have to use energy. But unfortunately, I miscalculated, and I've already spent energy or course on energy. So they sadly needed to bring it down anyway and wasted energy. First node of the tech, super easy. Bionic Avengers. Just walking through the node. Keep in mind to play it safe when it comes to Spider-Woman and Nikki. I have some big fucking issues with Spider-Weaver, or not Weaver, Spider-Woman here. I think it's hilarious that you ability block her, but she's still doing shit ton of negative effects on you, and yeah, I'm trying to get her down as fast as possible. Ability block on Wong. The biggest problem that I'm having with this node is Doctor Strange on the first wave. He is sometimes actually one-shotting my Deathlock. He is only, and remember also, this is really important to know, my Bionic Avengers is level 85, so they are not level 90. I leveled up Deathlock a bit to 85, got an extra red star. I think he's at 5.5. and he's basically still one-shotting him from time to time, which is hilarious. And he's always targeting Deathlock, which is super annoying. The node after that, I used a sack team with Doom. Kestrel was dead, so I took like Doom, Shuri, Minerva, Lady Deathstrike, and Starlord T'Challa. Fortunately, this time the energy from Shuri went to Dr. Doom, so I could ult at the first. I just want to do as much damage as possible, taking away Simo, which I succeeded with really easy. I also killed Silver Surfer, since, well, if you ult with Doom and you have Lady Deathstrike, she's gonna take turns, and damn does she do damage. She's still amazing to play, especially when you have Doom. A bit fortunate there on the energy. I would probably still have gotten off the ult from Doom. I was counting on that. If I wasn't doing that, I've mainly drawn out a lot of cooldowns. So I just went in with the Bionic Avengers, again cleaned the node, and when I was going into the boss node, I think it was Tolkien or somebody else that... no, it probably was Artemis. I think it was Artemis that has basically killed the boss. So I did an easy cleanup here. It was only like Ultron, Miss Marvel, Dazzler, and some other shit character. Maybe it was Kate. I think it was. So it was basically a free cleanup there. So with that, we scored 209 million points this run. And I am super glad for that. I was really hoping that I could do that kind of score, and not only to like show off or something. It's just because that I really enjoy raids. And when it comes to like when you have new teams like Death Seed, when you're leveling up Magneto and everything, I think it's super fun to play with them, and it paid off. It really did. And I'm also very happy that it didn't took level 90 on everything. So I came away with level 85, as I said, on Bionic Avengers, and also on the Magneto crew with Dark Angel. Amazing, I must say. So don't be afraid to test and fail, but level 85 is what you need, at least on those two teams. Rest should be level 90, because skill is still a really pain. As I said, my skill team is a bit high, but I need it. But otherwise I will die. So I am investing a lot when it comes to the raid, especially Doom, because I think it's fun to crack the code and open Pandora's box. So let's see what we got here as rewards. If we can stop getting offers that I'm never buying. New difficulty unlocked, level 5. As you can see, we completed it. And also first time raid difficulty completion rewards. 240 T4s, which is perfectly fine. I like that. And 12, that is 6 gold orbs and some... yeah, T2 ISO 8 credits. I only have 2.5 million now because doesn't really matter. Well, that's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Me, myself, I am super happy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit the link in the video description. And I will see you next time. So before I go, the most important, stay safe, and don't burn out. Cheers.